the face of Malaysia's media, out on the streets, freely covering a rally against new government taxes. On the surface, hardly a repressive environment.
We received a complaint forwarded from the Prime Minister's office.
I wasn't even allowed to mention yellow.
The Star newspaper was shut down.
They took away, almost 20 of our computers.
Looming above the media landscape are laws that perhaps explain Malaysia's rank on the Press Freedom Index by Reporters Without Borders, a low 131 out of 175 countries. These laws set the boundaries for what's acceptable to publish and broadcast. They cover everything from renewing annual permits and banning non-government approved satellite dishes to criminalizing defamation.
Our press freedom is also being guarded by the Publications Act 1984, which gives a very big leeway and margin for people to practice and communicate.
But journalists interpret that margin for freedom in different ways.
Very often there is an overinterpretation of the laws, resulting in a lot of self-censorship. And that's done in-house, and that's easily 90% of the time.
The newspapers here are rolling hot off the press. The news itself, however, is often criticized for failing to accurately reflect the political temperature of the country. With traditional media subject to government scrutiny, many Malaysians are going online for what's seen as unfiltered information. In just 10 years, the subscription-based website Malaysia Kini has become what many now regard as a trusted source of independent news coverage.
The mainstream media are either directly or indirectly linked to the ruling political parties. The editors are appointed by the party leaders.
Added to that is a trend of conglomeration that's driven smaller media outlets into the grasp of an elite few, reducing opportunities for reporters who fall foul of the system.
There is no way any free-to-air TV such as TV3, NTV7, 8TV or TV9 will employ me again. I've offended them and they are all under the same owner, Media Prima.
The government says media freedom is guaranteed by the Constitution.
We have got enough press freedom in this country, but we have got what we call the Asian way and the Malaysian way of treating news as well as happenings that merit or do not merit reporting.
For working journalists, the reality is different.
It's a real balancing act between trying to ensure that your business survives and trying to ensure that you have one more day left to do the journalism that you think the country needs.
The media in Malaysia is fast changing direction. Consumers are increasingly demanding news that's free from any hint of government pressure. And the laws that strap traditional media are being challenged as online journalists push harder to deliver news that's fully transparent. Gerald, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.